He's Aquaman, so he just goes. But I don't want to be coming out of the ocean with my boys out. You know what I mean? Like I should probably have something on. So.
Would you rather be the king of the seven seas or the leader of the greatest causa ever?
Ooh.
Training to be the best.
My parents made me what I am.
Permission to come aboard.
So permission to come on board.
Come on aboard.
How was the feeling of wearing the classic suit for the very first time?
You know, my first experience with it was showing my kids, and then James won. And I think that was something that James was really, really excited to see it on his Arthur. And so all I see is, I put it on, I didn't stand in front of a mirror, I put it on, I look at him and I see his face just light up. That was a cool moment.
And don't get me wrong here, but you don't look exactly like the image from the comics.
King of the Seven Seas.
Had it concerned you somehow?
Well, I think Zach, rest assured that concerned, because he wanted to totally change it up and reimagine it. I think it's definitely all Zach who created Aquaman. You know, the tattoos, all the ideas for it. He encouraged me to put aspects of me into the character, and also, you know, when it came down to dressing like it, they wanted to embrace some of the things that I already wore.
Wasn't it hard to swim wearing pants and belt and shoes?
Feel these jeans. Feel these jeans. Feel them. Feel how thick those are?
Whoa.
Yeah. And then when you're wet, they're like, can't fight. It's a bad idea. Too late.
I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. Yeah.
You must stop him.
And how do you propose we do that? I call it an ass whooping.
So Patrick, I think there is something of Shakespeare in this relationship between these two brothers fighting for the throne.
Well, I'm a big fan of Shakespeare. I always sort of hesitate in, equating anything with Shakespeare because it's Shakespeare. But certainly that was something that it felt very. We latched onto that. I love that. I love those references because you never want to judge any character, and you just sort of have to embrace the boldness of this.
And it also reminded me a little bit of Thor, the first Thor.
Why have you done this? To prove to Father that I am a worthy son.
I guess only in Loki and Thor being blood related. Beyond that, I think I think there's physically there's certainly a lot of differences between those two characters, or four characters if we're talking about. But sure, I think anytime a comic you've got a villain that is a brother or a half brother of your hero, you're going to draw comparisons.
Your character claims to be better because he's pure blood. Do you think it resonates some of the speeches we've been hearing nowadays?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. I think that's why the casting of Jason Momoa in Aquaman, and seeing a person of color, a man that is both have Polynesian blood, Caucasian, I think you can't ignore that. You have to embrace that, and I think it's so extremely powerful, and that's why this story of this man not belonging in either world, finding out who he is, and bringing the world together, even through a comic book movie, that's thrilling.
Would you rather be the king of the seven seas or the leader of the greatest causa ever?
Ooh. Well, I think I've already done the Kalasar thing, so I'll probably go with King of the Seas.
But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.